Am I starting this?
Sure.
Damn right you are.
Go for it, baby.
Hey, all right, man. I got to start the video.
Yeah.
Your name's on the channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Commenting on Comments / Talkie Talk time.
Right? We're going to do a little talk extra. In,
Neebs had it covered, Simon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut up,
You
Simon.
let me do this,
What are you
sir.
doing here?
Idiot.
Sorry.
Asking me to start the video. You start walking all over it.
And then
I'm your co-host, Simon.
you've talked enough. No, go ahead.
Okay. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Great.
Ready for
Good.
January.
Oh, hey. It's the countdown to summer.
Yes,
for
it
us.
is.
Yes,
the
it
days
is.
are starting to get longer now, which I love.
The winter solstice
And
is
if you're in
upon
the
us.
southern hemisphere, enjoy your summer while it lasts, because it's coming back to us soon.
Suckers.
I was just asking Apsro where I could go during the winter months to go swimming in an ocean or
Southern hemisphere.
southern hemisphere.
There's a
yes.
whole half of the world that you can do that in. Well, you don't want to go too far. You
I don't want to
to
go anywhere dangerous.
Is Antarctica the South Pole?
Yeah. I don't.
Depends how you look
I
at
haven't
it.
seen a
the
map
North-
in quite some time.
What's the
Neebs.
North Pole called?
North,
You man, I'm
Arctica?
dumb as shit. I don't know.
I've never been there. It's too cold up
Yeah,
there.
I would never go there.
yeah, that's a bad idea.
I thought this was going to start better.
What do
Me
we?
too.
What's this video called?
Oh, I don't know yet.
Now, about a month or two ago, someone on YouTube who Ada Hop knows pretty well, Scrap Man,
What's
almost
he play?
Scrap Mechanic,
Oh,
almost lost his channel.
Well, didn't it disappear?
for like a month.
For a month, it was like,
Yeah, it disappeared. His channel was gone, and that got us thinking, what would happen if our channel was just all of a sudden gone? I don't know if he got hacked or what happened,
But it was gone.
but his channel was gone. Couldn't upload. He had like close to, how many subscribers did he have, Ada Hop?
He was getting close to 100,000.
Getting close to 100,000.
I like his stuff. He's a good scrapper.
And the
He-
first
he can-
100,000 is
yeah.
like the hardest.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, it gets
Yeah.
easier as you get large to
Well, yeah, the
keep
snowball
growing.
effect.
But going
if you
from
keep
nothing,
putting out stuff.
Yeah, no, that's big.
So what would we do?
I don't know.
Panic. Set fire to everything.
Right?
Everything
That's what
goes
I
up
thought.
in flames.
I wrote it
yeah.
down. Yeah.
I mean, well, luckily we already have social media outlets.
Yes.
Our Twitter, our Facebook, Instagram. I guess we would immediately announce there, hey, our channel's shut down.
So
we don't
link
know
up
what
to
the
those
fuck.
if you haven't
Yeah,
already.
follow us on Facebook.
I mean,
Twitter,
right now, yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah,
Also,
and-
our website,
Website.
neebsgaming.net.
We don't want to lose you guys.
Never.
If something happens,
It reminds me of that scene in Last of the Mohicans. Where
That's what I wasn't
We're
thinking.
all under the waterfall, us and the audience. And who was coming after him?
I don't.
He had
I've never seen that movie.
He had
It's
like
a horrible
the
reference. You
British,
need to-
the French, the Indians,
Yeah.
they were all after him.
Yeah.
And he's telling her, just stay alive. I'll find you. No matter how long it takes.
This is a movie. I will definitely find you.
Be a bad movie if he didn't.
Right. That would be great though. Shit. I
But,
can't find her.
But Scrapman, it took him a month, but he got his channel back, right?
YouTube managed to
Yeah.
get his channel, which
So it was an
apparently
error.
gone.
It was an error on their end.
I don't know.
Man, see, I wonder if he was hit because I know YouTube went after a bunch of the channels that were pretending to be kids channels and the content was very inappropriate.
But his Scrapman stuff is very.
No, Ada Hop
But
probably
he would
knows
show
exactly
his dick
what
before
happened.
it, though. That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us
So-
exactly what happened.
So what happened to him was he knew he was getting close to 100,000, and 100K is the cutoff these days for your channel to actually be verified, to have a little check mark. He got an email that looked completely legitimate, saying click here to get that started, and they got access to his account. And that's how they got through all of his other accounts as well.
Okay, so it wasn't like YouTube doing
No,
anything
it wasn't.
weird. It was just
It was a scam.
somebody. Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
anything can happen.
It's awesome though they were able to recover it.
Right, right.
Now,
Absolutely.
The nice thing is that if something happened to our YouTube channel, I got an email from an Arabian prince who's been willing to give us money. Apparently, yeah, it was on It was through Craigslist.
And we just had to send him $2,000 because he was in a bind
and
first, right?
all our bank information. So we're covered.
We're
Awesome.
set. We'll be fine.
All right,
Plan
so
B.
Never
I
mind.
like it.
Never mind.
Okay, so listen, guys, if you're not following us in some other way, go for it. If you want to not be bothered, because I don't like being bothered. I don't like getting emails and
Yeah,
junk.
I hate it.
So if you go to our website and you can sign up for our mailing thing, we haven't sent an email out in probably 2 years.
What's
Oh, the newsletter?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing that for like a month.
Yeah.
It just gave up on that.
So if you go to our neebsgaming.net and go to contact, what's it say?
I wouldn't want a newsletter.
Contact at
That's what I'm
neebsgaming.net.
saying. We don't
Yeah.
do a newsletter.
Yeah.
because they suck.
Right. So then why are
Unless-
you talking about it?
Well, I mean, we do a newsletter only when news needs to be said.
Yeah, like if something big happens.
oh, gotcha.
Some places send out a fucking newsletter like
Yeah.
every week.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
So
if
when
if
you
go
get
on there, neebsgaming.net, contact and go to subscribe, you put your email address in, you will never hear from us unless something really big happens.
Do people still send like the 2-page write-ups of what their
No,
family
my
did
family
this
never did
last
that.
year? I'm just curious.
What? Who does that?
I was thinking newsletter.
Oh,
You've
people
never-
in Minnesota do.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, little Terry broke his tooth back in February.
Like, that's a thing?
Yeah, no,
See,
I've known people
it's
to do
not Minnesota
No.
specific by any means. It's
But I do remember somebody sending out a card one time, and it was like a family, and they're like, "Oh, we're going to tell you about all the things we did this year," and it's
That's-
like, "Merry Christmas."
it's a thing.
You know, it's a fucking. You're bragging. Like, why are you letting me? I find that to be odd.
One of the
That's just
things
me.
that I hate more than anything is reading unnecessary things. Like if you're just giving me information that I can do nothing with, then I
but
want
his
to
tooth
skip
broke.
you in
His
my
tooth
life.
broke.
Oh, poor little Terry there.
So
We didn't want you to show up and be surprised about his tooth.
Oh, what happened to Terry's tooth? Well, if you read the goddamn Christmas letter, you know.
I read it. I just skipped over that part because
well, it was titled.
I broke
it
my
was
tooth.
titled Terry's tooth. The whole thing was called Terry.
Okay.
And that's what we're gonna name the podcast, Terry's Tooth.
Oh God. Oh,
I
poor
wish
Terry.
we didn't. I wish we didn't have to care about the title because Terry's Tooth.
You saw my title the other day.
Yeah, no, you don't
I was
care
doing
about
science.
anything.
I care
Yeah,
a lot.
I know.
Which title? Oh,
Subpar gaming. I was subpar gameplay. The Far Cry 5 one.
Yeah, we were all
I was being
concerned.
honest. You were concerned.
we were. I think the group was concerned.
Well, that's more about a thumbnail.
Thumbnail, title.
Thumbnail was fine.
No, it wasn't.
I looked at it, and you were looking at it on a blurry monitor.
Why are we
Most
ignoring
people
the
look
fact
at
that-
thumbnails very small. You don't seem to understand that.
Okay.
But he's also colorblind, so come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
cut him a break there.
yeah.
And he also broke his tooth. Leave him alone.
Yeah, I broke my tooth.
All right.
We should send out a shitty Christmas card to people we know, just updating everybody.
on nothing.
Yeah. Oh, poor Duralius, you still can't get those thumbnails right. Well, we're still working on it, by
We
God.
had hope in March, but come June, no.
Remember that time we did the one and we were all like, "Holy crap, that's good!" And Anthony came in.
Said he
He's
did
like,
it.
"No, I made it for him."
I think you guys have brainwashed yourselves to think
No.
they're worse than they are. Like just automatically.
No,
Because like,
No.
why would we do?
remember when he pulled
as
up that
fun as
thumb-
this is,
he
we
pulled
would
up that
rather they be
thumbnail.
good.
I was like, this looks no worse than the Arc one that just had come out.
No, that was a bad one.
The ARC one was a bad one.
That's,
yeah.
that's your
But let's
go-to.
not talk
You'll
about
find
those,
another
right?
bad one and go, "Look,
Of
this
course,
one."
Of
No,
course,
if
it's
he-
all I've got.
Yeah, it's almost like tradition now
Right.
for you.
Okay.
Yeah, that ARC one, the Neebs, I mean, God, now you have to show it. Like, Neebs blends in with the background so much, it's hard to tell.
I mean, a lot of times Anthony and I are working those at like
Yeah.
2:00 in the morning after the stream, and we're like, maybe this will work, maybe this is good. But then I think he was struggling when he was writing on the sign, so he blurred everything in the background, and then it just made it more confusing. I think he wanted
muddy.
the sign to pop out, but it didn't work.
Yeah, well,
Replace
the
the
sign's
words-
brown. It's like Neebs is like your clothing's brown, the background's brown.
Yeah.
So it just all sort of just jumbles
Exactly.
together.
See, I saw my thumbnail on my phone last night where it comes up on my YouTube app, like how most people would see it, and it was crystal fucking clear. I was like, these guys
Is
are
it the
assholes.
big? Is it the big one?
Well, it's how most people see their
No,
thumbnails.
Nope, I never see them that way.
Well, you have a phone from.
Well, yeah, mobile.
I
I mean,
watch
mobile's
stuff on
different
PC.
Than, yeah, on PC, yeah, the images are smaller.
They
Oh,
are.
I know that.
Yeah.
So, in other words, though, what he's saying is most people are watching it on mobile.
Yeah, no, that's true.
That's not
and-
true.
So they're seeing the
From
crystal
analytics,
clear.
we get a lot on mobile. But
I
but
wouldn't
is
say
that
that
tablets?
most people are going to see it big, though. You gotta assume that like it might be half and half.
Yeah, the goal is
The
to
people looking at it
maximize
small. And
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
the amount of views.
Well, I was
and blah,
my
blah.
goal was I was really hoping we would talk about this on today's commenting on comments. We didn't get the one fucking comment yet. So
No, but anyone else want to shit on their allies? Anyone?
yeah, no, bring it.
Anyone? I mean, if we're gonna do it, this is the time.
Go ahead.
It's like a human toilet
It's
today.
time to
Go ahead.
shit.
No more shitting after now.
I'll probably
right.
think of something in a minute.
Well, then
will.
you're gonna have to. You know what? You're gonna have to save it for next time.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in
all
timeout,
right.
Neebs.
All right.
We don't have
All
time.
right. You want to go move forward with comments?
Sure.
Fuck yes,
as
Do we,
well.
have a,
do.
do we have a song?
What?
We have
Commenting
song?
on comments?
Yeah,
song?
we need the song.
Yeah, give me a
Dorales.
beat.
No, we don't.
What song? Where, you guys always.
You're
Give me a
just-
beat.
You're
Whenever
snapping your
I start a
fingers.
song-
That's not a beat.
It's time to play the comments or say them with our mouths. These are comments that you wrote and we read them aloud.
Nice.
Oh wow, that was better than I thought it'd be.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thumbnail
buddy.
I
sucked, though.
could have been the greatest musician. I'm just busy with YouTube.
Could have been complex. Copy. Can we move on to a
I'll start the comments if you guys don't mind.
Yes.
The first comment comes from Delirium, and this is on the 7 Days to Die. What was that one? I have it titled FF. What's that mean?
FB?
Oh, Friendly Fire.
Friendly Fire.
Yep. Delirium says, I'm glad to see Simon taking initiative and getting better at the game, which is odd because Neebs has been turning into a Simon bully so bad that the group comes to his aid. Neebs is about to catch these hands, the bully. Also, you guys should pull all your weapon parts together and start building some stuff.
We do.
Stop hoarding points and use them. I've
been using my point. You're the point hoarder.
Well, I've been using some, but then it was like, hey, we want to build a chemistry table. And I'm like, well, wait, maybe I should save those to unlock all the science that I need.
That's actually good if one of us does that.
Yeah.
Just in case?
I think so.
Yeah, well, and then turns out to unlock that, like, we're not even near
We're
the
not
level.
even high enough level,
It's
yeah.
like, son of a bitch.
Got a lot of work to do.
Give us something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll divvy up more points, like the higher level you get,
Yeah.
because it starts costing more to do
That'd
shit.
be cool.
Then Monkey Reef says, I'm with Neebs. Sure, they planted corn the first time, but eventually they'll forget. It's like having a roommate, and the first week they clean their dishes, but over time they just leave them piled up. And knowing Simon, I'm sure he's one of those guys. Still love you, bud.
Listen, I would always clean the dishes, but I might steal fake corn and not replace it.
Yeah, you did always do the
I
dishes.
know.
I lived
See,
with
I
you.
knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, but you know what? I haven't done it yet. Let's see. At least I'm being honest and saying it might happen.
I know, but I'm
I've
just
not
like,
done it
I'm
yet.
having a hard time with just my garden, keeping enough agave to eat.
Right.
We need a big garden.
We need a big garden.
yeah, we need, like, the garden. Like, this is the garden, like, everybody can go to. It's
It
gigantic.
needs to be the size of a football field.
And we can have a schedule. I want to be able to take from it, but I will help a schedule and maintenance or do whatever.
Well,
I'll
what
do
I
whatever I need to do.
Here's what I do. If I like go and I take 20 agave plants, I count them. And then
Agave or the yucca, right?
yeah,
Yucca?
yeah.
Yucca?
And it's called yucca, right?
Yeah.
We keep saying it wrong, and people are mad about it.
That's a real
I like
food.
saying yucca.
Yeah,
Yucca.
I've
It's
never
yucky.
seen a yucca
funnier.
plant in my life.
Neither have I.
I don't even know what they. I mean, there's stuff like jicama, which I never heard of until
Oh,
I
I know
was
what
an adult.
jicama is,
I'm like,
yeah.
what is this?
You're a jicama.
Avocado? I never ate avocado until I was in my 20s.
And that's
What?
sad, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I grew up in this country town. We didn't have
Sure.
weird food. So you take 20 yucca plants, and then as soon as you're done, you make 20 seeds and plant them back.
Yeah.
That way you just replaced.
And
So-
ideally, since it's if it's on the tilled earth, you should get 2 yucca per plant.
Yeah.
As long as you till it.
That's
Yeah, I learned that.
Yeah, you just planted yours in the dirt
know.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I, ain't
I
gonna
wasn't
get you
doing
shit.
it. But now I know. You see.
All right, the next one is from our ARC video, Probably Dead.
Maybe.
They're
probably
Probably
dead.
Dead. That's the one, Neebs, that you did?
With the no.
Oh, who cut
That's the one with the bad thumbnail.
Anthony cut it, I
Who
think.
cut that? Anthony cut
Anthony.
that. Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about the thumbnail.
Well, let's talk about the comment.
I think that's the one where we lost 90% of our spectator footage too.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we had a disaster here in the
Well, this has
office.
nothing to do with the editing, really. It's from Gunprawn9. It says, I've been enjoying the Ragnarok, though it does seem a little empty. Everyone is talking about aberrations, and what if you guys shared a server with another gaming channel or group of people? The other 2 servers, you guys had other people in there, and it made the world feel a little more populated. It's good, but it could be better.
I can see that.
Dorlingus gets a 10 out of 10 this episode.
For what? For
Escaping the cave.
For
Oh,
getting
yeah.
out of there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I read
that
that
was
comment.
great.
I'm glad you picked it.
I don't the way it was cut, and it was cut fine, but it didn't do justice on how fucking
Oh, you were in there
long
for
that
a long time. Yeah.
It took a long time. You didn't quite feel that. It looked like I just found the way out like after 2 turns, but not the case. I'm proud of myself too. Thank God there weren't more enemies
Oh,
in there.
God, man. That
Yeah, the
there
only
weren't
enemies
many.
seem to be those lizards that sleep.
Yeah, thank God there were
So you can go into that cave during the day because they sleep during the day, but as soon as night comes,
Yeah, watch
you're
the fuck out.
screwed.
I ran up on 3 of those.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
were fucked.
all right, this is where I die.
Yeah. Anyway, but I agree with the people in the world thing. It
Yeah,
does take
that's-
on a different vibe.
That's one thing I've always wanted to do. Yeah, the problem is like if we have a show like that, like say we're in Ragnarok right now and we have our base, what's to stop an alpha tribe from coming in when we're not playing and just demolish everything?
Well,
and we only get to play like once a week, maybe
Once
twice.
a week. And we also just have issues. Even if we had people that
we know.
were going to be civil, we seem to have a lot of issues with like just things happening in between gameplay, like just stuff disappears.
More so.
Or and then we like, hey, we got to roll the server back. We log back in, just everything's gone. Like, what's happening?
And plus, when we come back after a week, th've built like Trump Tower. You know, like it's
If everybody else can play so much more than we can, they're going to build more interesting stuff. But yeah, I've always wanted, or I always would love to figure out a way to do our show and have that extra tribe, the villain tribe or whatever, and be able to fight against those guys. But how do we do it? And that's an issue we've always had.
we'd have
I
to
don't
be
know
on
the solution
exact
to it.
same schedules.
And there's also the idea of the show, like I think I've talked about before, the Yogscast, like their original Minecraft series, where the community sort of drove what was going to happen during the show. It's a risk like that, but if you have a very creative community, your community kind of builds these sets, and then you kind of get strung along through the story that the community makes, which is pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
But that's a completely different show than what we're doing
that's
now.
cool. But I've been trying to get Anthony to get in there some. Like have Anthony have his own little
Oh, yeah, like as
thing
we're
going
playing,
on in
yeah,
the server, and maybe Ada Hop. And,
I'll join their tribe.
yeah.
No, I would love to see a
You're
tribe
so-
split, a civil war.
Jolly's becoming such a hermit in these games.
Yeah,
I know.
really.
Hey, we're going to go out and do something fun. I'm going to stay back. You guys go ahead.
Well, no, I want to build today.
In 7 days, that's for a reason, because
Yeah,
I love
no,
the
it's true.
fortification. I like being focused on that. That's
And I
why
like
I love
coming
the
back.
game.
Yeah, I like coming back and seeing what you built. Even like I know this recent episode
Last
we lost
arc.
today. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what we just played this week, like
Yeah.
I'd love seeing what the progress you've made.
I like that. But in Ark, I just it's with the game, like how I am with the
No, I
game.
think
and
it's funny. It's like, does Jolly want to go? Nah.
Nah.
Stay at home and build stuff.
It's true. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to go.
No, and I get the appeal because I was like, I would love to just. Sometimes I hop in the game. It's like, man, I'd really love to just work on my house today.
Yeah.
I had fun doing it when I did it, and I'd like to do it again, but I wanted to take a break this time, and I'm glad because I was like, all right, good.
It
But
makes
next
for
one-
shittier gameplay, of course. There's
Yeah.
a lot less tension when you're just putting up blocks and fucking pieces. And
I don't know when this 7 days comes out, but like, I was asking Simon to help me renovate my house.
Right.
And he seemed like kind of snotty about it at first, but then he
He
seemed like
got
he was
into it?
getting into it.
Yeah, now I really do. I kind of want to. We talked about it before. I wouldn't mind even doing just a spoof on just the home renovation show that you'd see on HGTV.
Do it in 7 days.
Yeah.
Do it in 7 days, and then Alex had mentioned that he takes that approach in his edit.
Beautiful.
So I'm looking forward
Oh,
to
wonderful!
seeing it.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Beautiful. You guys are going to die so hard.
But
No,
it's
we'll be in
fun
the
to
bucket.
see
I know
that
it
place come.
is.
Like I was impressed with the flooring options.
Yeah, and that's not even our fort. That's just our home.
I know.
That's where we live.
I
But
don't have
give me
one of
shit
those.
about baseboard molding. It's just baseboard. Don't give me shit about how I word things in the
Sometimes
carpentry
I just
world.
like to give you a hard time.
I know.
You know that,
It
right?
gets old, and I understand that. But
I feel like you're putting a lot of time into a place that you ultimately don't want to stay at all.
It could be a vacation
we're
home.
going
If
to-
I move, it's fine.
That's
I'll come
it.
back.
Like we're going to
See-
see places that
Yeah,
we have.
But I
that are
like the
vacation.
idea of hey, we move into this town that looks like shit when we get there, and then by the time we've left, it's gussied up.
But is
It's got
that the
trees.
town?
I mean, we're there now. We're set up. It's
Yeah.
kind of become a little home. I mean,
Okay.
I love
Okay.
my house.
There's
and-
whole cities we got to renovate.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of work to
that.
do.
No, I want to get one of the. I know there's bigger buildings in the game. It'd be cool to once go in and loot them and then just blow them up because you can make explosives, right? Dynamite.
Yeah.
I want to demolish one of these big buildings and
That sounds
crash our
fun.
entire server.
Yeah, like
hell
a,
yeah.
a skyscraper, one of the tall
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, like a
Absolutely.
demolitions kind of.
okay,
That'd be really fun.
Yes,
For real.
yeah, Simon's
I
in
am
now.
so
Like,
into
Points
that.
at the base of it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I mean,
don't know.
that would be great.
Wow. But then we got to rebuild.
No,
No.
No, that
we
one's
mine
coming.
No.
that material.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Okay.
as much
we
as
get
we
that
can,
material. Yeah.
and then
Okay.
we move on.
Blow something up. But
Yeah.
listen, we should like Parishton or Dyersville.
Yeah,
we
those
should
little
just
towns.
like renovate the entire city. We should go in and it'd be like Detroit.
I
Rebuild
think
it.
if we had more people, there's only 4 of us.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great
that is
gameplay.
pretty
Yeah,
nuts.
That's a little too ambitious,
I don't
Neebs.
mind going into the city like either one of them and going like, okay, we like this little block. We're gonna live on this block for a little while, and we renovate that block.
Yeah, the city is nuts.
But yeah, I mean, we
Complete-
can't spend episodes and episodes renovating the entire city.
No, that's
Even-
what we'll do. The
well,
slideshow.
that'll
We
get
can make
At
a
least the
slideshow.
outside, like North Korea, the thing on the outside, and then make it look good.
North Korea, the outside.
What do you mean? What are you talking
What do
about?
you-
Yeah, what's
what's going
that?
on with your
Don't they
mouth?
do that? They'll have like a store. There's nothing in it.
Oh,
it's just like a
yeah, depending on visitors.
the front.
Or if an ambassador
So-
comes
so the
or whatever.
inside still
So
looks
you're
like
talking
shit,
about
but
a
okay.
lot of
There's nothing in there.
exterior work.
Well, it's
If
a
we-
facade.
If
Yeah,
we, if,
replant the trees, fix the broken windows.
listen, if we could do this in a timely manner, I'd be down with taking bigger projects on. Just saying.
Okay.
I think that's a whole nother show. Yeah,
Takes
that's
a long
it
time.
is.
That is
It
a
is.
7 Days to Die remodel show, which that's kind of fun.
I know, it is funny. At
As
least to
dumb
do
as
one.
it is.
Maybe we can do a little side
It
project.
could be a
me and
midweek
you.
thing.
Huh?
Midweek episode. Just
Today
today we're renovating
Yeah.
the
Yes.
bookstore.
In a
And then we
different server.
Yeah, this
right?
old shithole.
No, in our
Same
server.
server.
Yeah.
No,
our
because
server.
that's time that we're not using.
Well, you
Yeah.
could be in their building.
You're gonna get attacked while we're renovating the bookstore.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Well,
get
I'll be
attacked.
We'll
safe.
see.
I'll
We
be
have
safe
to-
because
The
I've got a
hunker
safe
bunker
place.
just be all
Yeah.
destroyed when he comes back.
But then we better fix it.
We got to figure shit out.
Yeah. Going back to the Ark video,
Sugar
same-
Bear just showed up.
Can't get enough super gold. Hey, have a good day, Sugar Bear.
Not the face, Sugar Bear.
All right, Last Alive says, I know I can't be the only one who feels like you should up the production of Ark, even only to extend it to an hour-long episode, maybe?
God,
That's
yeah.
not upping the production.
I
That's
mean,
just
it's
making
Up in
it
the time, yeah. Anthony, like,
Yeah.
our editor on Arc, just was like, "You out of your?" Like, gave me a look, like, "Are you out of your
Yeah.
fucking mind?"
Yay! No
Well-
sleep, Anthony.
Well,
Yay.
this comment's not over. It says, I mean, it's your number one watch series, almost twice as watched as any other. It's like dehydrating and saying, here's a spoonful of water. Right, Neebs?
Wow.
Right?
This water is really good. I wish there was more.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
better than like making people. I think you can oversaturate a show. I don't think
Yeah.
we're close to doing that because sometimes we've tried to do one midweek. I'd like to do that more often.
Mm-hmm.
I think a little more would be good.
They
A
take a
little
long
more
time
would
to
be better.
edit.
Yeah.
It's a struggle right now, especially since we're looking for another editor. And I mean, even with the editors that we have on it, like Anthony mainly has it, but Neebs, you'll take one, or Absor will take one, and it takes a long time.
Let's not forget Terry broke his tooth.
Oh shit! Terry broke his tooth. Everyone, put it on the card.
Fuck you, Terry.
And your tooth.
Yeah, I would love. It is one of those things. I like having. I like our weekend lineup a lot of the times. It's like I look forward to. Yeah, Friday is going to be 7 days. Saturday is going to be Arc. I kind of like Neebs Gaming becoming synonymous with like, oh, we got a great weekend lineup.
Yeah.
Maybe a midweek one every now and then, which I know we've done in the past, but it would almost be too much if there was
They
more than one a
disagree.
week. Yeah, I know that.
Right, but
but
it's also
They
difficult.
completely disagree.
It's difficult.
It is
because
difficult, yeah.
You know,
no. And yeah, not only then would you need another editor to be able to keep up with that, and then you also have to have these two editors. You'd have to Anthony and whoever else just in constant communication on what episode, what jokes are you keeping in your show, because I want to keep this joke, but I reference it in mine. It's a coordination effort too.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of a coordination with because we film our show, and then sometimes we go in and go, you know what, I want an establishing shot for that scene.
Yeah.
And then if things change, you go in and like the fort looks different or
Right.
the castle looks different. You've got a continuity thing. So if you get too far ahead,
Yeah, it could screw the editor. When they want to grab establishing shots. These little logistical things.
Yeah.
But
But
an hour-long episode would be interesting, but it'd have to be it would have to have some sort of story.
and we talked about like sharing episodes too, like.
Yeah.
Like Ada Hop and I talked about like let's do a really long 7 days, and you cut the first half, I cut the second half, and then we'll put
jam
them
them
in the
together.
middle.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'd be curious to see a 40-minute episode. Like, what would the watch time be? Like, would people stick around for 40
Yeah,
minutes?
it
'Cause
depends
that's-
on, like-
I'm sure a lot of them would, but yeah, that's a commitment.
Yeah, and everyone has different viewing habits. It's
Yeah.
like some people are like, this is my lunch break, or this is my Saturday evening. So if it's your lunch break, it's one thing because you only got 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Well, next comment comes from Jay's Journey. It says, what size hoodie does Simon wear? Because of him, herringbone floor has been a meme of mine for a while, and I want to send him a hoodie I've designed with herringbone floor wood pattern down the front.
Ooh.
wow. Okay. Well, I'm a large.
Yeah. Get that man a large hoodie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with
I wanna
herringbone.
See that.
Nice.
Is that it for
So
you?
that's it. That's 5 comments
Wow.
from me. Thank you for
Someone
the
else
comments.
jumping in, or
it doesn't matter to me.
All right,
here we go.
I got yours.
I bet-
You got yours?
Yes. You know what? Yes, definitely. Yeah.
what? Oh, because you want to.
Yes.
Simon picked one of mine for me.
I
okay.
did.
Okay.
He's that
wanted-
kind of guy.
Well, I wanted him to read it because I was scared that I would botch it up, and he's got such a sexy voice.
He does.
This is true.
He reads
So,
well. The words
why
make
not?
sense to him.
Make good thumbnails.
Yep. Great.
Well, I don't know
thumbnails.
about that.
I wish I was more ready. Okay, these are all from the latest Far Cry video.
I enjoyed that ending shot, by the way.
Thanks, man. That
very
was a
funny.
fun thing to
Very
see
funny.
happen.
I didn't get to watch it yet, so don't spoil it.
Okay.
You can rip on it already, though. Just get out of the way.
I don't like the thumbnail.
Okay. Isaac Robertson says, "Am I the only one who out this whole video is wondering how Duralius made it through Marine boot camp? Please answer on the next commenting on comments. P.S. I love you all. Keep up the good work. Also, thank you for service, Duralius." I'll tell you how I got through boot camp. I didn't have to use a controller, a video game controller.
Actually had a real gun in my hand.
I had a real gun in my hand, and I had to run around for reals and jump things for reals. So that was the difference, the big one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were preparing when you were in real boot camp to serve our country.
Yeah.
That too.
not shoot our countrymen.
Right. Or sit on your fat ass and play video games.
Drive over
And they never asked him to make a thumbnail.
Yeah, that's true.
They didn't. They knew better.
Nah, Photoshop isn't
They
part of
would have
this.
fucking thrown his ass out of the army
Yeah.
if
Yep.
they would have. If
Yep.
that was a requirement.
Discharge.
Court martial.
You're out.
Yep.
So
Crappy
a
thumbnail
couple
discharge.
subtle differences,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
how I got through.
I'm surprised you don't play that game a little better though, because you're a Far Cry fan though, right?
I hate to even say this because I sound like Thick did for the last 2 years. Going to a controller.
Oh,
is-
you've gotten used to mouse and keyboard so much?
As far as aiming goes,
Right.
and when I pick up a controller to aim a first-person shooter, I'm just lost.
I will accept that.
It's
Yeah,
so
I can-
weird.
yeah.
Yeah, I knew you would.
No,
and it's
I
true.
get it.
Once you adjust and you feel that, and you go back. And I used to feel decent on a controller, but it's
Well, yeah, we used to
gone.
play Battlefield and all that shit on a
Yeah.
controller. Yeah,
My thumbs just get
you
stupid.
lose the touch.
Yeah.
Does Far Cry 5 have any kind of base building mechanics?
No.
So you have to get out there and do things.
Do things?
Well, he's just
you have to
saying
go on
because you like
missions.
to stay back and
Oh, no, I
And
want
build
to.
bases.
In that,
Build.
I
Right,
love
yeah.
exploring there.
Whittle.
I love
You love exploring
there.
there, but not okay.
So yeah, and you want to do a series on that, right?
I would love to.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I know people are torn. People are like the automatic, like fuck Ubisoft. You know.
Right.
I enjoyed
the
4,
co-op.
Far
The
Cry
co-op's really
4
fun.
because I wanted to play with a friend.
Yeah, and they didn't let us capture that, but the co-op was really, really fun, and I think we could have some potential there.
Man, I
There's
wish
some-
you could have 3 or 4 people in
I
there.
do, too.
Because I want to play that too.
Well, then it'd be Wildlands, wouldn't it? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess.
But-
but a lot of like with Wildlands that was very repetitive.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Well, Far Cry can be too.
It
Yeah,
can
Far
be to a
Cry as well.
degree, but it's a lot funnier.
Yeah. Oh man, they still. It's like the way I guess the world interacts.
Yeah.
Is so it's disjointed.
It can be.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of mind blowing. Like
you happen to see-
the AI just like in your video when the girl just shouting shit, running around.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? Like,
They were very, very motivated. Did you happen to see anybody see Jack Fragg's video, Far Cry 5, his latest one?
Not the latest one.
It's he definitely found a more fun mission than I did. He had to round up testicles for the testicle festival.
Oh God.
Testicle Festival.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of testicles?
From a bull.
A bull.
Yeah, he had to like kill 3 different bulls 3 different ways or whatever, or take them out and then chop off their testicles, bring it back to the fat. What's his? Who's the guy that breaks arms in the movie star guy that
I don't know what you're talking about.
used to break a lot of limbs? He's kind of crazy as a cop as
Joe
well.
Pesci?
No, doesn't matter.
Joe Pesci. That's the best. You think I'm funny? Answer, man.
I want to know the answer now.
Remember there was like Van Damme and they were like in the
Seagal?
Ah, it's like a fat Seagal, even though I think he's chubby now. But there's a
Seagal is
character
fat
in the
now,
though, right?
yeah,
He's fat now.
there's a character in the game that looks like him, and he's super cocky. Anyway, he's the one cooking the nuts.
Okay.
So he goes out and gets these nuts, and he gives them to him. And then there was just a good old party that night. The festival or testicle festival went off without a hitch. Everybody had a blast, and then you pass out and you wake up drunk. And Jack, it was fun to watch Jack do it, but he's in this like baseball field where it was, and you're like all kind of fucked up still, and there's like pigs and goats with party hats on wandering around.
That's fun.
That's why I like
That's
that game.
great.
Like
Yeah.
Far Cry has
Yeah.
a good sense of humor.
Yeah, no,
And that's all.
they've always been tongue in cheek.
So Michael W says, if I wanted, because it was called subpar gameplay, if I wanted gaming that was on par or anywhere close to average, I would not be at Neebs Gaming. Mm-hmm. I was like, true.
Well, it's very true.
Yeah, we're not that good.
And if you don't know that already, then you just
You would
got
think
here
that-
then.
Yeah. People come for the renovations.
And the herringbone.
And I killed 2 friendlies accidentally in that video. And CPU Speed lays out a good point. He says, you do know, Duralius, that in the redneck apocalypse, the people wearing Patagonia are the good guys. Great vid. I thought that was a good point.
Patagonia.
Yeah.
That's a brand.
So that's what to look for. Patagonian
Yeah.
jackets.
And they're good. Yeah, they're not going to be a problem. I saw
Nice.
this one. All right, so we got two back-to-back conflicting comments. Mm-hmm. Conflicting comments. Comments that conflict.
Gets better every week.
That one's not good. You guys really, you set the level up when you guys did your song.
Yeah, no, our song was.
It was tight.
Can you do that again right
Yeah,
now?
it's right here.
It's time to play the comments or say them with our mouths. These are comments that you wrote and we read them aloud.
Okay. Ronnie Sabagala says, I cannot endure any more Takar. Just end him already. It was on this latest video.
Was Takar on there?
No,
Interesting.
but maybe it's
But
just
I
like
concur.
The guy who played
association.
it.
No more Takar.
Just preemptive.
Maybe it was
to
just
make sure.
association. And then the Fly Waheen says, this game looks to be so much fun, a lot more fun than watching Jack's video, which I just talked
Wait,
about.
were
Wow.
these conflicting?
Well, one
yeah,
was
one,
like
yeah.
enjoying the
One
video and
hates
one was
Takar,
not
yeah, one
liking the
doesn't.
video, essentially. And then the Jack thing, that's topical
I
because
feel like that didn't conflict.
I enjoyed
really.
that. Well, this one does.
Okay.
Ty Wheeler, this video was amazing. Was kind of wanting to hear your hick voice, but still incredible. Then Christian Bermudez says, wow, Duralius, this is a new low. I cannot believe Neebs gave this the thumbs up to go on the
Oh,
channel.
I didn't see it.
This is worse than
Yeah.
Game
Yeah, we
Crasher.
don't have an
don't
approval
get thumb up.
He
process
said it's
here.
worse than Game
Worse than
Crasher.
Game Crasher.
Damn.
Which is a gem.
Yeah, Gabe does
Crasher
what he
was fun.
wants. I mean, no one looks at his thumbnails. They just go up.
Who said that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Who cares? And now the one that Simon wanted me to read.
Okay.
I got to wet my whistle real quick.
It's a long one. But
Yeah,
I
that's why I
enjoyed
needed to
it.
wet the whistle.
I thought somebody might enjoy it here.
All right.
Okay.
He did enjoy it more than I did, but I'm reading this for you, Simon.
Okay.
This is from N Mayhem. What video is this off of? Sometimes it's
Ark
good to know.
probably dead.
All these comments about Neebs being bitchy. Actually, he has every right to get annoyed at the gaggle of imbeciles who not only are incapable of putting any time into building anything in this game, but they have gone so far as to justify their incapability, which leads them to questioning why Neebs wants to take his time and put in the extra effort to do something as well as he feels he can. Honestly, it's my opinion that anyone who fails to see the difference is likely just as much of a pinhead as the guys in the show who go out of their way to question things that don't even matter anyway. If Neebs wants to build something his way, what the fuck does that have to do with anyone's opinion about how they would do it? You fucking morons.
And who's that from again?
Who cares, really?
I do.
No, it's N Mayhem. I was kidding.
And Mayhem.
And
I
Mayhem.
And I just thought that Neebs, you probably enjoyed hearing that a little bit.
Oh, there's definitely conflicting comments on that.
Yeah, I was just
Some
saying.
people don't want to hear me
Yes.
complain
There's
about.
always that,
Sure.
why is Neebs always so bitchy?
But I just, because obviously M Mayhem is the type of asshole like you and him are kin.
Yeah.
You know, and I had never
type of
heard it
asshole.
put so like it was like, wow, this is like Neeb's brother.
I
You
saw
know?
that comment and I almost brought it in, but
Yeah.
I'm like, God, I don't want to give this guy a platform. He seems like a real dick.
Yeah, but no, listen, we love everyone here.
Yeah, we
Nah,
do.
there's
even
points
the
on both
dicks.
sides though, because
Of course.
I don't mind it.
You know, I don't complain about you guys in real life. What you do?
Yeah, right.
Well,
you're,
yeah.
you're in denial.
Actually, I guess I do, but
Yes, you do.
it's about your choices in life that are bad.
right? No, I understand.
I don't want you to live a bad life, Simon.
Great.
Don't you wish you'd have started listeing to me like 10 years ago?
He really
know.
cares.
You
He
just
really
recently
does.
started eating healthy in the last couple years.
Great.
So let's skip that stage where you ignore me and just do what I ask.
I'm not. Do you
Yes,
realize I'm
sir.
not, I'm not? I'm not doing what I'm doing because of what you're telling me to do. I'm doing what I'm doing because I want to do it.
Yeah, but
But
let
I-
him think that
I'm
it's
saying-
all
Oh,
because
got you.
of.
Thank
Didn't I,
you.
didn't
let
I
him-
say you should have done that 10 years ago?
Thank you.
Imagine you had.
No, I wouldn't have had as much.
I
fun.
bet you. I bet
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Neebs wishes he had a controller hooked up to all of us. It's like, oh, there's Thick's doing something that I wouldn't do. Here, let me just pick this up and do it the right
bring
way.
it back
Let me-
over
let me
here.
get
Thick a
this.
little
Yep.
bit.
God, he's a little
There we
short.
go.
I can't make him jump that high. Gonna have to get the DLC shoes.
All right. So anyway, that was great. Thank you for reading that. I appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure, Simon.
I can go next.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Good job, Simon, in sending out the notification to bring comments in.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Early.
That was
Oh,
beautiful.
you read this one?
There was a wise guy that once told me. I think his name was Neebs.
Beans.
Oh, yeah, 10 years ago.
Beans.
10 years ago, he's like, you know, you should be more on time with things. And I
proactive.
said, huh?
On time.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea. Finally
I
clicked.
think I'll send the email 2 days before the thing
Or
instead of the
3.
morning of.
It's crazy. Thomas Parsons says, where is this? Oh, this is on this is on 7 Days Friendly Fire. Tom Parsons says, leave the bottom section of a ladder off and jump onto it. That way the zombies won't be able to climb after you.
Did it.
I didn't know that.
Didn't we talk about this?
Gralis
last week?
has it done on something now.
Yeah, and it's a pain in the ass to get on.
It is.
I never mentioned it. Was that in the video?
I feel like
No,
we talked about
Well,
this.
that video didn't come out yet, but I'd read that comment in our last recording session. I went that route because it makes sense.
In the commenting on comments?
No.
He
He read that comment before we played 7 days.
So
and
I
his
adjusted
latest
my
build-
But I
gameplay.
feel like we
Right.
discussed this because I said I like seeing the ladder go all the way to the ground because it's more aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense if zombies can climb the
Yeah, if
ladder.
you're trying to survive.
Kind
Then
of makes
I'll
it
just
fun
fight
though.
it. Yeah. Like when that big mama came up the stairs,
Yeah,
that was funny.
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
liked
hilarious.
it.
Yeah.
We should make a couple of platforms, or just, I don't know what we could do, but make some ladders where they can just crawl up that are kind of near our place, but once they get to the top, they just fall down.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
like
that'd be
that.
fun.
Next to other structures that we have going up,
That's
and
a
they
good
fall
idea.
like into a pit of sorts.
I vote yes.
A pit of corn.
Pit of corn.
Pit full of gas barrels.
Mad Dog McGregor says, hey, Neebs, by the way, Tango is used because T for target in the phonetic alphabet is Tango. For a zombie, you could say Zulu since a zombie starts with the letter Z. Also, I bloody love you guys. Got me inspired to make my own channel. Keep up the good work. I hope this gets into commenting on comments.
Congrats on that.
Check
Hope
out
no longer.
Mad Dog McGregor. But, so we talked about the name saying Zulu.
well, you've
yeah.
been saying Zango.
Well, I like Zango.
Well,
It's going to
Zulu.
be hard for me not to say Zango.
All right, well,
It's kind of established already. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
all right. Well, I just figured I'd give you some knowledge.
It sounds zangy, doesn't it?
It does.
It sounds festive.
It's just a mix of tango and zombie.
Yeah. You ever go to Zaxby's?
Every
I
now and
hate
then, yeah.
Zaxby's.
They got salads
God, it's the worst.
and zangy sauce.
Zaxby zucks.
They do zuck.
I like their salads.
I've had Zaxby's. I thought they were
Yeah.
Zine.
I think they have a very
thought
good
they were Zine?
grilled chicken
Yeah.
Oh
salad.
boy.
They
Yeah,
got
that
good
was a
salads.
reacher.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why not?
You could have said
Zuper?
serviceable. Zuper?
No,
Serviceable?
usually, no, they don't do it that
Decent.
way.
It's Zine.
Satisfactory?
Well,
There's not enough syllables.
there you go.
There we go.
You said, look, I think it's Zuper.
Well, that's what he
I
said.
just said
Zuber,
that
didn't he?
Oh, you said Zuper?
Yeah. So
Go ahead and
Zuber.
recycle whatever you want.
Zantastic.
All right. That's what said as well. He said fantastic.
Zenominal.
I did say
Zuck the fuck up,
Phenomenal?
please.
That would work.
That's a reacher.
I'll try to remember. On the aberration video,
Uh-huh.
Mr. Medic wants to know who else pees on the side of the toilet to make less noise.
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most
Anyone?
people do that.
Not most people.
I don't.
Okay.
I pee to make more noise.
Or maybe most.
I want
You
people
wouldn't
to hear
be
my
most.
stream.
Well, you can't help it.
you
No,
go.
there's a.
You're
it's,
right
it's,
there
it's,
against the water.
It's probably the
Swimming.
because you can reduce sound and you can reduce splatter if you hit the
Yeah,
right angle.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
I do
without
it.
a doubt.
Yeah, I do it to reduce splashback.
All right, so Mr. Medic, you got your answer. I have a lot of comments today, so I'm going to
Yeah?
burn through them.
I only got 4.
You got 4?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do this. Shane Rawls says, I don't know if I want them to play this map. It's not prehistoric, it's futuristic-ish. Kind of reminds me of Subnautica with those made-up monsters. I don't get good vibes from this map. If you go, which you shouldn't, don't bring anyone. They will die.
I don't want to go.
So that's how Shane Rawls feels about
Yeah.
it.
You know me. I like sunny,
Right.
pretty maps.
Yeah.
So this map isn't for me.
Nope, it's not for me either, actually.
If anything, yeah, I want the equipment from this map.
Yes.
But yeah, the map I could take it or leave it.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm with you guys on that as well.
And hopefully, I mean, if the guys that are making the Ragnarok map, hopefully they'll put elements of abortion in.
Abortion.
Yeah,
Yes.
into
Arc
Ragnarok.
abortion.
Yeah.
Specifically the wingsuit.
Yeah, wingsuit,
those
Grappling hook.
the
Zip line.
zip
Zip
line
line.
thing.
Zip
that's
line and
great.
also those
we
being
didn't
able
use
to
the
scale.
actual gravity zip line when we took a look
No,
at the map.
yeah, we never did. But I also wonder if there's going to be an area in Ragnarok where it's like an underground cave. They could do that.
That'd be.
It's like,
I
yeah.
mean, we found a cave the other day that we didn't know
That was
existed. And
huge,
it was huge
too.
as well.
So I mean, you could pop one of those on the other side of the map and kind of.
Like bigger than the one I got lost in.
No,
maybe.
no, that's
Oh,
what
no?
we're talking about.
That's the
No.
one.
I was
No.
talking about the
The one
ice one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, God, the ice
Ice
one.
one?
Yeah, we don't even
Lord.
know how deep that goes, but
We
yeah, that
didn't
was
see it all.
gigantic.
And that was
Yeah.
beautiful. I watched it. That's
Yeah.
into something that's out, right?
No,
this is-
you were sick. You
Yeah,
missed
This
this.
happened Tuesday. Yeah, we found an ice cave that ended up being extremely big and extremely
pretty,
dangerous.
Pretty epic.
Yeah.
Obviously leads to some. So what? Odds are it leads to another artifact.
It's got to be. There's
Like-
got to be an
Well,
artifact.
yeah, I don't want to give anything away, but there was
Yeah.
something on my screen that alarmed me. There was a text. So I'll
You
tell
got
you
a
after.
text?
No, there was a text on my screen.
Oh, not on your phone.
No.
Like
Yeah, I
there
know.
was-
That's
He's
too
being
far.
silly
Oh, okay.
there
by
were
thinking that.
there were words on your screen that
You
were
saw
words
words on your
alarmed you.
screen.
Yep. So yeah, I don't want to give anything away.
All right,
I'll,
we're
I'll
not
tell
giving
you
it away.
off
Shh.
camera.
Huh?
Okay.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Hey,
go to
shut
hell.
up.
Hey, oh, that was great. Ark probably dead. They're probably dead. Shoe Shooter Sexy 9 says, "Hey Neebs, you should paint Spooter white like her mother, and the blue designs of her father. Like if you agree, so Neebs can see." That was a rhyme.
Yeah.
Like if you can agree. If
See, but see,
A
little white
I'd like
and blue.
to see, yeah. Astro started to paint Spooter a little bit, but yeah, we need to give her a good paint job.
Yeah, but I mean, why mixing those colors, if you're into that thing, would be a good base. If you haven't gone too
Yeah, I
far.
gave her a little green. I mean, I just put a little green in her hair,
just
but yeah,
grab
we
it.
could do white and blue.
Yeah.
It'd be a good combo. We don't want to paint too much because we notice sometimes with spectator cam because she's completely painted. Sometimes spectator cam, if it gets far away enough, the paint job disappears.
Yeah.
So that's one of the issues we've had with like being far away from the animals. Like, yeah, that the paint disappears and it ruins the shot. So we only want to paint the bird a little bit.
Yeah,
All right.
if you watch the Griffin Trap Breakout episode, you'll see Cooter in the background flying as a brown bird, and as soon as he gets close, the paint just snaps on all of a sudden.
That sucks.
right. Yeah,
Snap on paint.
takes you out. On the last commenting on comments, Corey says, "My coworker and I love your videos, but my coworker Steve hates the high-pitched voice that Apsro makes. He says it pisses him off and that he's not a little child. Can you please, Apsro, use that voice and say something along the lines of 'fuck you, Steve'? Much you. Okay, well, much appreciated. Love your videos. I get eager to watch them, and my Saturday breakfast isn't complete without Ark."
That's
Now-
awesome.
Now give him maybe a proper.
Hey, Steve! Fuck you!
That should make
Yeah,
him
that
happy.
one?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That should do it.
Gallagher XL, also on commenting on comments, says, "Hey guys, love your content, but I want to know, have you guys thought about doing a live podcast commenting on comments on YouTube? If you could address this in the next commenting on comments, that would be awesome. And also, Rage Thick Rage." That was all caps. So,
That's
but I
pretty
thought that was
much what we do.
interesting.
Yeah, don't we kind of do that every Thursday night on Twitch?
That's our stream.
Yeah, that's our
No,
Twitch
yeah,
stream. Yeah,
No,
kind of.
commenting on comments.
Yeah, it's
is
not.
So
different.
that would be
live.
us reading
From the
YouTube
videos,
comments. Yeah.
not
Yes,
from- okay.
it would be just doing one of these, making it live, doing it live, and then keeping that as the edited version of the weekly thing.
And who knows
One
what
time.
hijinks we'll get
Yeah.
into.
I mean,
Man, I saw. I follow the Funhouse guys over on Rooster Teeth, and I saw that they launched on their channel. It was like Funhouse TV, where I guess it's just 24 hours. It's like all of their content on loop.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, well, that's one way to do it, isn't it?
JT Music did the same thing.
Yeah.
They've got like basically JT Music Radio where it's always live. It's just going through their catalog of songs, and God knows how many songs they have now. But yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
For someone who likes
I don't know if you can just
that.
program it to like, hey, play this playlist over and over.
What's
I-
this on? Which platform?
what is
This is YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
There's just streaming that. Just,
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a
It's
stream.
just like they're just live streaming like all of their old stuff.
What do y'all think about that?
I think
I'm not opposed.
I'm not opposed to that at all because I think it's a place where people can meet up and watch stuff together.
Not sure how I feel about it.
Huh.
Well, I'm
it-
glad you
you
asked
think it would
us.
take away?
I'll
would-
say this: it couldn't hurt to try it.
Yeah. Well, here's my problem with it. Like, when you think streaming, you think live. And then I think it's going to kind of muddy the streaming waters. Like the other day, we rated someone who wasn't live.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know people just streamed old
Well,
stuff.
I think it
was months
depends
ago.
on how you try to sell it because
But I think if it becomes popular, everyone's just going to be streaming old stuff, and you take away that personal live experience.
Yeah, but yeah,
I mean, you'll catch it every now
But
and
we
then.
don't call it a live stream
Not at all.
necessarily. We just call it like a Neebs Gaming TV where all of our content is
Right.
on 24/7.
Yeah, it's
So
just
you don't
Neebs
tell
Gaming
them we're
TV.
streaming.
Exactly.
It's not like a live. We're not streaming live for them. It's just
Okay, I'm just bringing up a concern.
Yeah,
No,
no,
I
and that's
understand.
okay.
Definitely
and it's valid
understand.
concern. But if it's marketed as Neebs Gaming TV and it's a place where I think it's fun. I'm assuming you could you know,
I
comments
just feel like
with
I feel
people.
like everyone's going to do that.
Well,
and then you can never find someone live because there's so much.
They're going to do it regardless of us.
There's
Well,
so
we don't go
much-
live. We don't go live on YouTube anyways. We go live on Twitch when we do
I'm
a
just
live
saying,
stream.
Separate.
It takes a lot of snowflakes to make an avalanche, and if this does become the problem, you're one of the snowflakes.
I
Well,
feel
I
like
don't-
you heard that in some sort of one of those
Yeah.
get better at things books or
There's-
whatever.
I don't think
It's
there's
a great quote that says, "When there's a problem with the society, you might be a part of it."
that's a crazy analogy for what we're talking
yeah,
about.
absolutely.
We're
Extreme.
dumb for
I get
listening
it,
to you.
But we're talking about streaming something, calling something Neebs
TV.
TV, and not labeling it
People
anything
are not
live.
relevant. Is this not relevant?
No. Hey, you know what? It's good to talk about.
Let me explain this one more time.
No,
Fig.
no,
we
we
heard
get
See
it.
if you
we
understand it
No,
this
we
time.
understand
Yeah.
it. That's the
If
problem.
everybody
yeah.
goes, "Oh, I'm
Often
just going to have a
Oh, no, we
streaming
get it.
TV,"
We get it.
Now,
Yeah.
how do you find the live guy?
We get it. Well, we clearly
we know where
market it as live.
Well, that's what I was researching. I didn't. I saw it pop up, but I didn't know if it was from their channel or if they're doing it from a separate channel. But I mean, there is that option of like, yeah, you start a separate channel. It's Neebs Gaming Live or Neebs TV, whatever whatever the fuck
Yes.
you want to
Not
call it.
live, because
and then,
that's misleading.
and then we just upload like a 24-hour video that plays on loop.
Yeah.
And it's a place where the community can go and hang out. Maybe every now and then we update it, and it's like, okay, well, let's throw Duralius episodes in the middle or whatever. But yeah, it's a place to go where people like that enjoy our content. Because I mean, content creators that I love, a lot of the times I'll put them on as I'm going to bed, and like I'm listening to their podcast or whatever. So I could see people doing that with our content.
I will
Yeah,
say
it's
this.
an option.
The concern that I have with something like that is the effort that would go into maintaining it might not
Be worth
be worth it at all.
Yeah.
We might there might not be.
Yeah,
a reward from it.
it was something I saw. Yeah, the Funhouse crew do it. I was like, oh,
Is
that's
the
interesting.
purpose to give the community a place to go chat?
Yeah, you would hope because the
because it's
chat
not to
room's
watch
there.
the content because the content's all available.
Yeah,
Right,
but
yeah,
some people
on
might just like,
playlists.
they don't want to have to worry about, I need to go and I need to find a playlist. Or it's like, I really want this episode. It's just like, I'm going to put on Neebs TV tonight and just
see
knock
what's
out.
on.
And
Oh
then-
wow,
yeah.
this is what
The
this is
talking
what's
to
on.
each other adds a different level.
Yeah.
The
But-
different layer that's fun.
But we also have. I mean, yeah, there's two sides to that because I think it's great to watch our content and talk with people about it, especially if it's something a little bit nostalgic, like some of our first videos that came out. And
What's the talking about?
like
part?
when
Are
you're
you saying
chatting,
them chatting,
like if they're chatting together as a community while they're watching
people watching or
you know
chatting
this
together.
this stream of
Gotcha.
our content. But you know, if we have created a place where people can go and chat if they want to about what we do, and that's our Discord channel.
Yeah, I'm curious.
True. Okay.
True. So hey, that's that. Oh, and this is my last comment.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
And this is nope. Says YouTuber shares your channel. What do you idiots do? Go to his channel, catch him live streaming, and just be you guys. I like that. One of your guys' best moments, in my opinion.
Is that Skippy?
Oh.
Or it's
no,
about Skippy.
It's
About
about
Skippy.
Skippy.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And that was nope. And I was like,
No.
oh, that was nice.
That
And
was
it
great to find him
Yeah. We got
streaming at
lucky.
the time.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
We just
perfect.
looked at
Yeah,
him.
that-
He was
How
on.
interesting
That was
we
our
were
one.
And he
talking
was
about
live.
streaming.
He wasn't pre-recorded streaming.
He wasn't. But there's got to be a way. I just think that's a fun thing to get people to interact with each other.
Yeah.
So
And today we
nice.
spoke about Scrapman. So if we didn't say so earlier, go by Scrapman's channel. And
Absolutely.
tell him we said hello.
Yeah, we're going to do something with him soon, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd
Ah.
like to.
Cool.
Could be the Simon build one. Who knows? Could be his wingman.
Ooh.
Lion King review.
I can't wait to build in Scrap. Actually,
Really?
no.
Go on, Simon.
Got me. You got me really good.
What, Neebs, you and I are left. You want to go?
I'll go,
All right,
yeah.
go for it.
I've got a comment here from Beauty Bella.
Beauty Bella.
87. Okay, I've watched this video. This is from Human Fall Flat.
All right.
I've watched this video twice now and just noticed their characters are their favorite colors, just like an Ark. LOL, Neebs green, thick purple, and of course Absro blue.
Yeah.
No, we were kind of surprised by how you could customize your avatars in that game.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to be that detailed. I was
Yeah,
like,
that-
once
that
we
was
got in there, I
fun.
was like, holy shit! Like you
Yeah.
can draw on these guys,
You
you
can
can make a
paint their
face.
faces.
Yeah, I was like, that's badass.
Yeah.
And with my eyes on that, it was like an accident where I erased something
Yeah.
on the back, and it made my eyes look like completely uninterested in
Like
anything.
closed.
Yeah,
and
your eyes
half
look.
closed.
Yeah, your character
Yeah.
looks very bored.
And so I left it that way.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I gave my character just big gigantic eyes with
Yeah.
buck teeth.
Buck teeth.
Buck
yeah.
teeth.
I got a big old smile and a cop hat.
I can't wait till you play that, Simon. It
Yeah.
looks like a lot of fun, so I have no interest in it.
Yeah, no. I mean, it doesn't. From what I've seen, it's not like.
Dryless would just sit back at the base and just tinker.
No,
Right.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, because you'd need a brain like mine out there.
That's
Right.
the thing. It's like it was why I would be excited for him to play it.
Yeah,
is-
because I need
Yeah,
two
you're
good.
gonna get
I get
frustrated.
it.
Yeah,
I get it
yeah.
for the.
Yeah.
You're going to be competent at that game.
Right.
That's not going to be fun.
I think with what you did, there was nothing earth-shattering that you did that I couldn't have figured out from the first episode.
Okay.
That was all
Oh
like.
God, if you were in that tunnel, you probably would have had worse.
I was
worse.
that
Oh,
was
God.
horrible of
Yeah.
you in that tunnel, in that little maze.
Yeah. What do you mean?
It was not that hard. You made
you
it
weren't
so
in there,
hard.
man. You were not in there.
But I kind of saw this.
your cave wasn't hard, Dryless.
Oh,
Snap.
Nipples.
all right.
I mean,
I take it all
snap.
back. Zap.
Snap,
Yeah.
yeah.
But the
Snap.
thing is, if I'm in there, I'm just going to help. You're not going to test me and say, "Hey, Simon, how do you do this?" Because that's not what you guys did.
No, but
before.
if you have to jump over a crevasse and catch onto something,
Yeah.
and then your fingers get all Simony.
No, I feel like I'm going to be able to control in
Get
that.
Simon
Okay.
hands.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I
It's
won't.
mouse and keyboard, right?
You can play with us
Yeah.
if you want.
Yeah, mouse and keyboard.
It
could be
supports up
both.
to 8 players, right?
Yeah.
Online?
And you can play it with controller or mouse. I used mouse and keyboard.
I want to play
Yeah, I
Mouse
do.
and
Yeah,
keyboard.
mouse and
as
keyboard.
often as allowed.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch you.
Y'all want to hear my next comment?
Play with us, Darrell.
Yeah.
Sure.
You can
Am I
both
whining?
play.
Was I complaining?
You
Go
can
ahead.
bring Dryless, Simon.
Okay.
Johnny C. Got a comment from Johnny C. And it's from the video. Arc, what we call it? Lizard, squid,
Yeah, that thing.
Face pants.
Simon, I effing hate you. Seriously, you piss me off more than Duralius and Thick combined. I wish your face had balls so I could punch you in both with one hit.
His face does have balls.
Having said that, please never change. You bring such a fantastic element to every video that would turn Neebs Gaming into something completely unrecognizable in a bad way without you. You guys are amazing, except you, Simon. You're still the worst.
Thank you.
That's
did
one of the
good-
best comments I've ever heard.
That's really nice.
I did do a good job in that one. I remember I found that fucker.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I heard
And
it.
we were. I mean that alone, and I was pretty competent.
Yeah.
So
You
I
were
think I got an
You've
8
been
on that.
competent a lot
Oh, wow.
lately.
No,
it
no.
worries us.
And Simon, he's absolutely right. Like, you cannot leave this channel ever. Don't go getting these stars in your eyes like, hey, I'm going Hollywood now. I'm going to be big.
Listen,
I'm bringing
fucking
ketchup
Tosh-
back. Tosh, you and Tosh are playing tennis on the weekends.
We've been talking.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You want to hear what Pistol Pete has to say?
I'd love to.
Yes.
He said this on also Human Fall Flat. Pistol says, all I see are babies doing stuff. LOL. I think it's the small frame and the lack of bodily control. It's really funny. When Neebs built up to releasing from the rope swing, I was on the edge of my seat. Mm-hmm. I'm the same way. Like, seeing those dumb little characters waddle
Yeah, they're
around.
funny.
Yeah.
They're great. Yeah.
And like it's funny because when you look, their heads have to bend down and look whichever
Yeah.
way in an exaggerated way. So if
Yeah.
you're looking down, you're just like staring at your feet walking. It's so dopey. I love it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I love the way those things move. They're fantastic.
Thanks,
And I
Pistol
keep
Pete.
wanting to thank the devs for the keys that they gave us, but they didn't give us any. They never responded to my email.
Son of a bitch.
But I do want to thank the devs for making an awesome game because it's a lot of fun.
They also have got to get on making more maps.
right, you said 5 or 6 or
I don't
6,
know,
8
9?
altogether.
It's not.
Now,
it's
here's
not
the
a lot.
thing. We're not in their shoes. For us to say, you guys got to get on making more maps might be like someone telling us, hey, we need like 2-hour-long episodes of art.
Right.
So we don't know what
I'm sure
goes
it's a
into
lot
that.
of work, but listen, I feel like that game has potential to take off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
don't
think
know.
you gotta
We don't
keep
know
the
what
new
kind of
content
manpower
coming
they
out.
have. They might be a small
But is
studio
it-
with just a couple
But
guys.
people
But
are
if it's
making-
done, they're not working on it anymore. I don't know
But
what
the
it's like.
community's making maps, but a lot of them seem like they're broken.
So it's kind of like
So-
Little Big Planet giving the community the ability to create these.
I don't know if they've given them the community there or if the community just figured it
okay.
out.
I
Because
didn't know
none
if
of the
that was
community
their
maps
goal.
that I've seen really work well.
Oh,
They're all
okay.
like, there's no objective or there's just.
well, maybe there's some out there though, so we can ask
maybe.
everybody.
The
if
problem
they-
is I don't think you can play multiplayer on the community ones.
Oh.
See, that's a shame.
Yeah.
I think they'd
it's-
figure out a way to our community is going to make these awesome maps. But I mean, they're still working on the game though, yeah?
I would have, yeah, because they just released the multiplayer online in the last month or so, so they're still at it. But I think more maps, sooner better, because I feel like I want to play more of it, and maybe
well, that's why you want them the
Yeah.
sooner the
Yeah,
better because
yeah,
I
I
want
mean-
them.
Yeah, but listen, if we play it,
Yeah, I want to
people
see
in
the
our
next
community
Star
might wanna
Wars, but
play
I
it,
know that
and then
there's work going
everybody
into it.
wins.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I also have a comment from Bear Jam.
Bear Jam.
You could market that as a good jam, like a fun cartoon bear that
For the
eats
gay community,
jam
yeah.
instead of honey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he
It's like
eats
lube for the
jelly.
yeah.
Yeah,
Lube
there
for
you
the
go.
bears.
Lube for the bears. The gay
What is
community.
what is this? 7 Days Tunnel. Is that a bit? Did we make something called Tunnel?
Bunkers?
No, it says
Tunnel?
Tunnel. I wrote
Well,
Tunnel.
I don't know.
on
Well,
here.
there was no. We
That's
didn't use the
your
tunnel.
dumbass,
What were
Phil.
the comments
comment?
about the tunnel?
Oh wait, no, Tunnel Shot. That's what this was. The one where Ada Hop made that cool shot. Where
Oh,
we
you
were
know
in the
what?
tunnel.
I got this comment too, so this is a double.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I
Race
only have 4
yours.
comments now.
That's okay.
Is it from Bear Jam?
It is.
Bear Jam, you got double commented.
Yeah,
two for-
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Yep, I picked that out too.
all over your face?
Yeah, his comment is WTF, how did you get the wide shot of the tunnel? And that is all Ada Hop's ingenuity.
Yeah.
Should we have him explain it, or is it going to bore people?
Well, I know
I'm
how
bored
he-
already.
All right,
I'll
then
tell
go
you how
ahead.
he did it.
Nah,
Well, in spectator cam, when you're underground, you can kind of see things from the side like that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't show you all the earth and stuff around it. So he kind of added earth.
Yeah.
And I think he took another shot above ground and just kind of tracked them to move together.
Yawn.
Yeah, it
And,
was very well done.
yeah,
I was
looked
impressed when
great.
I saw it. I was like,
Nah, I thought it was awesome. It's
And it
really
looked like
cool.
a side scroller kind of.
And it
Yeah, a
made
little
me-
bit.
It made me think of like an ant farm too, kind of.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked
What
very
was that
cool.
episode actually called, though?
Ada Hop, what was it called?
That was Friendly Fire.
Friendly
Fire.
fire.
Friendly
so that was
Fire.
from Friendly Fire.
Gotcha. That's my comments.
All right, good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
After's up.
Yeah, I got one. This is from one of our GTA videos. Daddy Vid says, you should really have Rage Cop meeting this. And I've seen that comment a lot of like, oh, you know, Rage Cop should meet everyone in GTA. I don't think it's possible.
It would have to be like some camera trickery.
Yeah, big time camera trickery. Yeah, because when I do Rage Cop, we have to mod the game so I could change the main character. If you mod the game to change the main character, you can't play online. So there's no way to log on online as like, and I want to change my model unless it's one of these crazy role play servers that I would have no idea how to get in to begin with.
But logistically, there's a way you can pull it off. Obviously, pre-planned.
It would
These
have to be
shots in these
pre-planned
locations
shots,
and
yeah, and
like
then
a stunt man, like a double.
Yeah, no, it's like,
Doing
okay,
stuff.
we put somebody in a cop car that's chasing us, and then you cut
Yeah,
to a close-up
exactly.
shot. It could be done,
Yeah.
but it's a logistical
You could do
nightmare.
a lot of things.
Yes, maybe we'll figure out how to do it one day.
Nah.
But yeah, nah, fuck that.
Never gonna happen.
All right, this one's from Freak Show Gaming. Mr. Neebs, my crew and I wish to challenge you to a duel, sir. A test of skill on the PS4 GTA Transformer races. Do you accept? No.
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 Oh, you
we're-
answered for Neebs.
Yeah. Well, he said, I guess Mr. Neebs, but I guess I meant all of us because we're all kind of Neebs Gaming, aren't we?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say jump on our stream one night when we're doing GTA.
That's the best.
Yeah.
chance.
That's just with our schedules. That's really the only time we have to race the community.
Sucker.
But
You're
yeah,
going
also,
down,
also
bitch.
with test of skill, you're gonna win
Yeah.
because we're
Yeah,
not.
yeah, we
we're
don't
not
have
really
skills.
good. So yeah, like we don't like accepting challenges to do things in games because like that's not gonna be fun. Because
You did pretty well the other day. We were streaming.
man, yeah, it was like what two.
Two or three.
Yeah,
At
First
least
place
two.
in a row.
At least 2 first place in a
least
row.
two.
Yeah.
Out of how
That
many
was
people
rare.
each time? Like a 10
It
or
wasn't,
so?
it wasn't a full. Yeah,
70?
it wasn't like a full race though. It was like there might have been 5 or 6 people racing.
All right.
Yeah, but still, I was like,
So
all right,
it's-
shit,
I'll
baby.
take
You didn't
it.
have to
Oh,
say
I can
that.
never win those races. Never have. Never will.
So yeah, that's why we wouldn't accept the challenges. We would
Yeah.
just get demolished.
Well, we would accept it. We just wouldn't win.
All right, this comment is a long one, but it's very nice. From Heinz Heilkna, something like that.
Sounds right.
Yeah. This was
Is it
from
Klingon?
Probably. This is from a GTA episode, and it says, this episode is exemplary for what Neebs Gaming stands for. Quality cinematic storytelling while never losing track of the fun.
Which video?
One of the GTA videos.
Oh, okay.
I can see lots of work went into this one, and that's why people keep rewatching your vids. Lots of gaming videos are good for a quick watch, and you'll probably never watch them again, but Neebs Gaming videos have so much original content added to them that they stand on their own. So when people in the future grow up with GTA 7 and ARK DLC Valley are bitching about older games in the series, they will probably still watch these videos because of their high quality and entertainment value. Consider keeping up the good work, guys.
We'll
That
consider
was
it.
nice.
Yeah, we're
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Yeah, that's very
tossing
nice.
around the idea of not doing it, but hey, I think
Make
we
it
will.
really, really shitty, easy game content. Could do that.
That's what we hope, though. We hope that our videos are rewatchable, and I look forward to having completed series. I'm so glad that Scorched Earth has like a
beginning, middle,
story
and
arc.
end.
We started, we finished it. I want to do more stuff like that.
Yeah, me too.
Neebsylvania had an arc.
Yeah, Neebsylvania too.
Felt good to put that
Neebsylvania
one
is
to
probably
bed.
the first one that had some sort of complete story.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Hodden. Thanks. Last comment from Cameron Kitchen, and I heard a lot of people got burned by this. You can transfer items from aberration. How do you say
right.
it? Aberration.
Aberration.
But you have to get to an obelisk, which are on the radioactive surface. So I heard a lot of people did this. It was like, oh, I want to transfer my character over just to see the new map, and then I'm coming back. But apparently getting to the obelisk on that map, on Aberration, is really tough.
So they got in there and got stuck
And
there.
they couldn't get back. Yeah.
I'm picturing ABBA.
Operation.
Take a chance on me.
I did see a trailer for Mamma Mia too.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Can't wait.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how they're.
second one?
A second.
Yeah,
Mamma
but you
Mia.
love the
you.
first one, right?
I love to play Mamma Mia. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I went into it like this is stupid,
I've heard it was
and then came out
loved.
singing songs with
That's some
everybody
happy
else.
music, man.
Oh yeah.
Remember we
That was
went
great.
to Sweden. We stayed at a hotel that one of the members from ABBA Gold owned.
The Revolve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah.
yeah.
And there's
It's a cool hotel.
Yeah, because they have a CD player in every room, and they have
Yeah.
a copy of ABBA Gold.
Really?
And, yeah, like
I don't know if mine
the
had.
last time that I was there, they put me in like the nicest room,
Yeah.
and I was like, I have to do it. So I took a shower listening to ABBA Gold.
There you go.
That's right, because the CD player played in the bathroom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The speakers
Blinds
in the
open.
It's a
bathroom.
nice feature.
No, that hotel
Everybody
was
could see it.
fantastic.
I like it a lot. That little park right
Probably not
there.
hear it, though.
So pretty. So pretty.
Yep.
It's a pretty hotel.
Do you see the trailer for the new Peter Jackson movie?
No. What's he doing now?
It's like, I forget what it's called. Something machines or, but.
Oh yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Like,
Look cool?
it looks interesting. There's this, you kind of get this road or this Mad Max feel.
Oh.
Like some big vehicles moving, and then this girl, I think I forget the actress's name, but she looks back and they're all like, holy shit. And what's following them is this giant city vehicle.
I heard
And
Anthony
someone-
say something about this.
Yeah, and someone like says, what is, and like, that's London. Like London was chasing
Is it
them.
called Mortal Engines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mortal Engines. Okay.
So the cities are like giant living things that.
That's how, yeah, I don't fully
And
understand.
Peter
the-
Jackson is
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, Lord of the
Hobbit.
Rings.
Yeah.
And so this is obviously a big, epic story.
It'll have a budget.
Yeah, Peter Jackson's movies usually do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give you money, Peter.
I need. So there's a trailer out now.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
not
we'll take
very
a look
long,
at it.
I want to watch it now.
But it's interesting.
Yeah.
What, do you want to watch it now and then talk about it?
Yeah, let's check it.
YouTubers react to Peter Jackson's Motorized City trailer.
We just watched it, and you guys are giggling. I don't know why y'all think it's funny.
I think that
there's-
it's
I just think it looks. I mean, it looks cool. It looks ridiculous.
It does.
Like, well, the funniest thing you pointed it out. She pulls out a telescope.
It's
Yeah,
like a
and it's-
massive
and it's-
vehicle the size of
and
a
it's
city
literally like
coming
50
at her.
feet behind them.
But that might have been just how the trailer was
That's
cut.
true, too.
She might
yeah,
have
but
done
that's
that.
a bad thing to cut a trailer.
I agree.
Well, you
And-
don't know what
Yeah.
she's looking at. Maybe she wants to see who's driving. She wants to see like a face or something.
And she
Like-
had like a really weird look that didn't fit toward
Like
the end either.
you can have somebody turn back and look at something and look up, and then cut to what they're looking at, not take out a little spy scope and be like, oh, this thing's far. I mean, maybe she's nearsighted, you know?
Well, listen, when Anthony first brought this movie up, he said it's a movie about cities that eat other cities.
Yeah.
I think
It's
that's what he
it's
said. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what? But that's not what I just saw.
Agario the movie.
What I saw is like it looks like they live in a world with limited resources, and they're building giant mobile cities
Right.
on
Right.
machines
Yeah.
that go around and look like they're scavenging for more materials.
Right.
No, I was laughing at the absurdity of it all.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Because,
why
yeah,
I
I
brought
mean,
it
it's
up.
It's less
ridiculous.
absurd than what was in my brain when I first heard about it.
Well, I
Like, I'm like,
understand
that,
that.
that kind of makes sense, actually.
No, it does.
It does. I don't know. I was just thinking Peter Jackson went cuckoo. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking because
Yeah.
a lot of time is probably got put into this, and this, from what we've just seen, seems extremely far fetched.
Oh, it
I don't
is.
think so.
No, it's far-fetched
What
in
if you
its
couldn't?
vision. But
What if you had to keep moving? What if there was something wrong with the world and you couldn't leave a city in one place?
obviously you
okay.
put a city on
And yeah,
on
you would just
wheels.
build London
Yeah,
on
no.
top of wheels.
No, but it's okay that it's far-fetched. It's an
of course.
imagination thing. It just looks ridiculous. Nothing appealing to me.
Oh,
when I
I'm-
watch
I didn't
I'm
want to see
intrigued.
it until I saw the trailer. Now
I want
wanna
to see that. No, I do
I
want
wanna
to see
see
it just
it.
because it looks insane.
It's like it's one of those you have to see it.
I'm always down for just an insane idea movie like
Yeah.
that.
But if
I wonder
it's
how
a
the
dumb
sewer
story-
system works.
You just drop it.
So yeah, it's just duking behind.
I still believe in Peter Jackson. Frighteners is one of my favorite
Oh,
movies.
Frighteners was
Actually,
wonderful.
he's
Love
a
that
really
film.
good filmmaker.
He's a mixed
And
bag for me because he also made that other one, that Heavenly Bones, which was a big old piece of shit.
A lot of people love that.
Yeah, I know.
Thick, you were going to say something a while ago, and I interrupted you.
I forget what that was.
Yeah.
Have y'all?
I'm
Is it out?
senile.
Have y'all watched or are you gonna watch Shape of Water?
Yes, I'm getting it in the
no.
mail.
I'm curious to see it.
Yeah.
What's that
yeah.
about? I've not even seen the trailer
Some
for
kind
that.
of creature. He lives in the water and he's hanging out with this girl and they're buddies and I don't know.
It's a Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, no.
Oh, Del Toro. Okay,
A very,
I like
very
Del Toro.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
The way you described him.
Pan's Labyrinth. That was
Pan's Labyrinth is one of my all-time favorite films.
Yeah.
So I like me some
Pacific
Guillermo.
Rim Job.
Yeah,
No,
that's
that one I could do.
It's fodder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you guys borrow it.
Okay.
after
Yeah,
I'm
I
done
wouldn't
watching
mind
it.
seeing
Please,
that.
dear.
Yes, I'm interested. All right, well, you know what? I think we've come to that time.
We have.
Now it's the time.
No, it's time.
to
Stop commenting on comments
and we can get on
with
the
our
world.
Yes, write these down.
There are videos ending all over the YouTube.
That doesn't sound good.
And it's gone. This is what's going to be over the
Okay.
end credits.
Okay.
No, this
That's
is-
good.
Terry lost a tune.
So sing the song.
So long, see you later.
Exactly.
Zazeder Zane's
Until next time.
Goodbye.
It's horrible.